The cosmos is within us. We are made of star stuff. We are a way for the universe to know itself. But what does this actually mean? At the very beginning, just after the Big Bang, the universe was mostly small elements like hydrogen and helium. That's it. No carbon, no iron, no oxygen, none of the elements needed for life. Then, huge clouds of hydrogen coalesce and collapse under the force of gravity and light up as enormous nuclear fusion reactors, stars. And inside stars is where we make the heavier atoms needed for life. Take our sun, for example, a yellow star. At the moment, it's converting hydrogen into helium, and it's not making anything particularly important when we're thinking about the elements that make up living things. However, later in its life, it will become a red giant star. These types of stars can make carbon, nitrogen, a little bit of oxygen, and some other trace elements important for life. As that star ages, it will gently shed its outer layers containing all of these elements into the universe. And that's why our solar system exists with such rich chemistry as it does, because all of this happened billions of years before it formed. But we're still missing many of the ingredients needed for life. And now we need massive stars. These are many times bigger than our sun and burn much hotter. They can produce huge amounts of oxygen, as well as other important ingredients like potassium, sodium, silicon, sulfur, zinc, and others. And a really important element that they make is iron. But that iron is held deep within the star's core. So we need another astronomical event in order to release it into the universe. And that's a violent explosion in the form of a supernova. And this seeds the universe with iron and a whole host of other elements. We still don't have everything. And in order to get iodine, which we need for the function of our hormones, this depends on a rare and violent event called a neutron star merger. So how do we know all this? Well, astronomers can tell what stars are made up of by using a technique called spectroscopy. In short, it analyzes the light that a star gives off to determine which atomic elements are present. Furthermore, scientists can recreate nuclear fusion reactions here on Earth to try and work out what size of star would produce which type of element. And what about you? Well, you're made up of carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, iron, and some trace elements which are important for the function of your enzymes. All of this forged in stars long before Earth existed.